Hello there, friends, and welcome to day 18 of our 30-day zero updates challenge here on the island of Muddle Through. That is going to be my third small fry in a row because CJ's here today, and also we have a little thought bubble happening over here. So we're going to talk to Croak and see what's going on because he is one of the ones that we're hoping will move. We need 10 villagers that we like, and sorry, Croak, you don't make that list. We have a busy day ahead. We got some cliffs to knock down. We have some paths to lay down. Maybe we'll decorate something just for a change. That is what we're supposed to be doing here. But first things first, man, let's find out what's going on over here. I've made up my mind. I'm leaving for a new island, Carraleigh. Did I shock you? I mean, I just decided here on the spot. I want to see how I do somewhere new. Hemming and hawing about this stuff does no good. Gotta strike while the iron's hot, I reckon. I'll be cheering you on. That's the spirit. Hope you know what a big help you've been to me around here, Carraleigh. When I'm gone, it'll be up to you to look after all these fine folk. I'm counting on you as if. Okay, yay! Thank you, Croak. I'm sorry, don't mean to celebrate you leaving, but you know what? You're gonna do great wherever you go next. Oh yeah, we need to catch this fish. Third one in a row. And it's raining again, which means we could catch some coelacanths again while CJ is here, and I actually have one in my pocket that I caught somewhere along the time traveling when it was raining too. So we're gonna make a few more bells today, which is super awesome. We're gonna finish laying down the path around the Abel's area and get some sand down in those places and maybe start a little decoration up here. And I sort of decided where the museum is gonna go and possibly where our house is gonna go and all those things. So we're gonna start getting that stuff in place too. Whole school, 25,000 bells. That's not a bad way to start the day. Sold. Speaking of not bad ways to start the day, I have another surprise. After we get this balloon, of course. Let's see, what did we get? A menu chalkboard. Oh, that's a cool item. Yeah. I hope it's a good one for our little fruit area. Which, someone, I think it was Tabby, just gave us a recipe for an orange umbrella, and then Nooks had, oh, it's coffee, okay. We were gonna make a coffee spot anyway. Nooks had the watermelon umbrella, but look what else Nooks had today. Roses! I'm so excited. I was so excited. I bought 5 of each. So we are absolutely planting these today. We have been hoping and hoping and hoping for Roses or Mums or Cosmos to show up there, and Roses decided to show up today, so we got them. Croak is leaving, but we already had a bunch of work planned today, so we will be doing our villager hunt tomorrow. In the meantime, we need to get this cleared out. Should we make a garden in front of Abel's? Maybe we should make this a garden. We need to get into construction mode because we're going to be constructing a lot today. I hate to put more of our flowers on the beach, but we're going to have to do it just for a minute till we figure out where these are going. I'm either going to put a garden across from Abel's, or I'm going to put a garden around the museum. I haven't decided yet. I think it'd be kind of cool around the museum because, you know, the gardens attract the bugs, and the bugs is one of the things in the museum. And I don't think I've ever put a garden around a museum before, so I'm kind of feeling that. I had half thought of doing a coffee area around the museum. I know we said we were going to put it in that other neighborhood, but then I started thinking about that and thinking, coffee shop, is that like a summer thing? Maybe we need something a little more not coffee for the neighborhood. But we could definitely have, I don't know. Coffee still just doesn't seem like a summery thing. I don't know what we're going to put here across from Abel's. We're going to figure something out, though. I think we need to start basing our builds off of what we actually have on hand and not what we want to make. So, like, we need to do our builds with what we have and not what we hope we get, is kind of what I'm saying. So, yeah, we need to start looking at what we have and maybe putting some like things together and building our builds from that instead of trying to wait for the right stuff to show up, because that's just, you know, we're on day 18 here. We have like 12 days left to make this happen. Be no more goofing off, no more messing around. Okay, so I'm gonna move the rest of these flowers. I'm thinking of having the bears around Abel's here, but now I'm seeing they don't quite sit as nice to the left as they do to the right, do they? That's gonna bother me. I don't know if we want to put them here or around the campsite maybe, or somewhere. There has to be somewhere for the bears, but right now they're all gonna get dropped right here because I don't know where that somewhere is going to be yet, and we have other work we need to get done. Is coffee a summer thing? Can it be a summer thing? I mean, I feel like I like sitting out on the patio in the morning with a cup of coffee, even in the summertime. Like, people drink coffee in the summer, right? You don't stop drinking coffee just because it's summertime. I don't know. I don't know if we want that to be the focus. I'm gonna put sand down in here. We need to start decorating our villager yards too, so we're gonna try to do at least one of those today, just maybe a really quick one. I want to start making some fences. We need to craft some fence so we have fences to use around places. I think we're gonna do Dottie's yard today. I don't know. I have a feeling that we're gonna find something good for her yard. Now I'm wondering if sand was the right choice here. If we're gonna make this a little coffee shop or something, what if we put the wood in instead? Because I just spent all that time putting down the sand, so I think changing it now would be an awesome, super awesome idea. I mean, really, truly, the only reason that I wanted to put sand up here anyway was so that we could put the palm trees in it, and since we can't do that, I mean, it's still kind of fun and summery, but it's not really necessary at this point, so I feel like this is a better match for the Abel's vibe than the sand. Okay, well here's what I've come up with. We're gonna plant some bamboo right in the center. We're gonna plant some on the sides and do a little bit of a garden. I think with some of the lilies would look good in there, so we're gonna plant them strategically, so hopefully we can get some pink and orange ones going on. We haven't got any hybrid lilies yet, I don't think. Do I have more bamboo growing somewhere that's not fully grown? Oh, what's up? There's another reaction I can teach you if we've got time. We always have time. I heard a tragic story that left me feeling terrible. Now that I'm looking back on it, I'm getting sad all over again. In case you missed it, that was an example of the sadness reaction. It comes in handy when you're down. Aw. Okay, well we can be sad now. But we're gonna be happy that we have a place for some bamboo. I think I'm just gonna have to find some apples so we can move this. Alright, I've dug up 3 of the full-grown ones to put in over here, and then I realized that I have some bamboo shoots in my pocket, so we might do a few of these to stunt in here as well. So I'm going to put a full-grown one kind of in the back here, and then in the front we're going to do a little one that we can stunt in a couple days if we remember, because I never remember. We were supposed to stunt some of the cedar trees that I planted back there too, and totally forgot because I was time traveling days and I didn't check them, so yeah, we're gonna have to at some point work on some stunted trees. Purposeful stunting of trees. Usually when I start a new island, I just start like a little tree farm and I just plant a bunch of saplings, and then like the next day I go stunt a few of them, and then the next day I go stunt a few more of them, so that we have like a few of all of the sizes just ready to go, but I haven't done that here. Ooh, we need to plant roses. You know what, we're gonna put some of the roses in Dottie's yard, I think. We need to make some fence for her and come up with a few other things, but this is a good start on Abel's. I think we're gonna try some kind of coffee thing here. I'm imagining the iron tables and chairs, and of course we're gonna put some lilies in, so let me get those. Okay, I kind of thought that I had more red and white, or more white lilies anyway. I'm only seeing a couple over there, but maybe we just didn't plant them all. So we'll just put a red and a white on either side and hope that with this rain and everything that we get some pink ones popping up here, because I would love to put pink ones, although looking at Abel's now, maybe red and white is the way to go. We just need some more red and white ones to spawn. Either way will work. So we're gonna leave those there. there's a couple things that I want to craft and then work on Dottie's yard real quick. We're going to be kind of all over the place with stuff, I feel like. I have done a fair amount of crafting on this island, and I still keep pushing that A button, hoping it's going to speed it up, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Okay, did just notice something interesting when I was in here crafting. This item is called the log sofa in here, but that's clearly the log chair, right? There's a log chair and you use 2 log chairs to make a log sofa. So is there no log sofa on the cartridge and that's what they're calling this? That's interesting. We gotta buy some more customization kits. Oh guys, we have to check our mail too because I'm doing a little test, okay? So I know that you guys said in the comments we'll never be able to get all the fruit, and you're probably right. You're probably right. But however, since there are some things that are a little tiny bit different on this cartridge compared to compared to what we've been able to do before, because there was actually an update that came the day that the game dropped, so there could be stuff that's a little bit different on the cartridge. So I did send letters to all of our villagers with fruit in them, all different kinds of fruit, native fruit, non-native fruit, sister fruit, mom's fruit, all the fruit, coconuts. I tried all of them, so hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers really hard that somebody sent some fruit. So we have to go check our mail, even though like I did look and not everyone sent us a gift back, but some of them did, so I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. I still can't get used to this either. Like you have to go and click the button to customize. Every single time I just hit the plus and it's like, you haven't chosen anything. Ooh, we just got Nook Miles for something. We customized things. Ooh, we need to chop some wood for 5 times Nook Miles. So I have been like buying just a Nook Miles ticket here and there as I've been time traveling through days. So I actually have 5 in my pocket, and I think we've got a couple more in storage. So we'll probably start our hunt tomorrow with 7 again, because that worked well for us last time. And so let's go make a little yard for Dottie. So before we get started, I think we are going to leave hers like the little dirt path. I feel like, yeah, let's see if we can put down a couple of our custom codes here, which I still need to tweak a couple of these, but I'm going to put down a couple of the little stones just here kind of on the edges maybe. Yeah, some little stones in there, just give it some character. Let's take a look at the inside of her house real quick. Like, I know we looked at it once before, but we just want to get her vibe here. She's got some light wood. She's got lots of greens. She's got super calm and chill. The music is chill. She's got some tea. A little toasted. She's doing yoga. I mean, look, this is the chillest, but she also has some nice flowers, colorful flowers on the wall and things like that. So, yeah, this is the vibe that we want to carry outside. Oh, we forgot to... I guess we should have talked to her while we were there. Oopsie. Okay, so here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna plant some roses. We're gonna plant a rose, a white rose here. And we're gonna plant, oh, we might have to move that little rock on the end because I'm gonna plant roses across the front. A yellow rose and a yellow rose, and then, yeah, we're gonna have to move that. Plant a white rose. We're gonna put some fencing. I was gonna do the lattice, but I feel like after getting her vibe and like this is in the woods and stuff, I think we're gonna give her the country fence here. Next to her roses. That makes sense. Well, you know what? Let's just see what the lattice fence looked like, just for comparison. We're not going to be able to customize any of it. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's more kind of her color that she had going in there. The light wood. It's pretty tall though. But it doesn't have to like... It doesn't matter. We don't have to be able to see this. It's on Dottie's side of things. So she's got that to kind of screen it off. She's got her little garden on the other side there. And then I made her a little chair. A log sofa, apparently. Also with the lighter kind of wood. And I used the little clover with the ladybugs because we're up here in the woods, and it was green and it matches all her little green going on. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I made this wooden block stool to kind of go up here. If we move this over, she can be sitting right under that tree. That's not gonna work. We'll put it on this side. Does she want to be facing that way, or does she want to be facing like out so she can just see who's coming and going and nobody's coming up behind her? Actually, now that I think about that, I think I like that idea better. And maybe we'll make her another little stool to go on the other side of the chair, but we'll just see. Because I did get this TV tray too. Who knew that a tiny little yard would take so much decision? Oh my goodness. I think what we're going to do is just make her another little table like this. And I just happen to have this moss ball in my pocket because I got it from a balloon a few minutes ago. So we're going to give her a little moss ball, some greenery there. And then we'll find a little tea set or something to go on the other side of her. And I'm going to put that other stone up here. And I don't know, we might find some other little something to go up here. But yeah, we're just going to do some cute, simple little yards. Maybe I do want to turn that kind of that way again to kind of frame this yard. Yeah, we'll put another one on this side with something. And then Dottie has a little place to sit. She can enjoy her house. She can enjoy her neighbors walking by. She can enjoy the breeze through the trees and all those good things. So this is, I mean, kind of what I had in mind. Each one will be different, but yeah, just some cute little yards. We could even, sorry, I just came back to say this. If we could come up with like a little tiny one-space rug pattern, we could put it there too. Or even if we made like a bigger rug pattern that could go under here. I don't know, we might have to think about that, because then she could have a little rug under her chair too, and I think that would be cool. What is making that? Somebody turned the mixer on. I keep hearing that sound and I was like, what in the world? Before I forget about it, the mail, we gotta check the mail. Okay, so there's some stuff that we ordered and I'll get that later. We want the ones from the villagers. Oh goodness, we have something from Gulliver in here too. Well, we better get all of these. Alright, but the first three are the three that I'm most interested in. So what did we get? A puffy sleeve blouse, okay. A simple dots tea. We're not getting fruit, are we? And a garden lantern. Oh well. Well, we tried. Ooh, a revolving spice rack, a microwave. Looks like a samurai wig. Okay, thanks Gulliver. That's super helpful. Alright, well, we got some stuff, but not what I was hoping for. Back to work. So now, another thing on our list is to figure out where the museum's gonna go. And I think it would be cool, now that I thought of it, to put a garden around it for the bugs and stuff. So I'm gonna look up here because this is where I'm thinking of putting it. Oh, it stopped raining. That's cool. Okay, you know what? I knocked down some cliff, but I'm so undecided right now on things. So I think that I need to wait a second and have another day to think about this museum, our house, neighborhood, everything situation, and we're just gonna skip ahead a couple days and do our villager hunt today. Because, yep, that's what I just decided. And we have that option, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, it's raining again and we are ready. We're so ready. We have got 7 tickets in our pocket. We have got our purple on for good luck. So let's go find a villager that we like. Okay. First island, is that Mott? Is that Mott? I think that's Mott. That's a no. No lions. Giant clam though, we'll take that. Also, it is not the hybrid island, so I kind of have a feeling like if we find a villager, we might just use all 7 of these tickets anyway, and give ourselves a little chance of finding that island. We gotta come across it sometime. Oh, look it! We got it! The hybrid island! It is just pansies, but check it out! Blue pansies and orange pansies. This is a hybrid island. Yay! We did it! Ooh, and we get a recipe too. I was really kind of hoping it would be a kind of flower that we didn't have, but, you know. Ooh, stack of books. That's a good recipe. And it was pancetta up there, so we are not... I'm not going to take pancetta. But I am going to take these summer shells. And no, we're not even going to take the summer shells. No, dropping. And I got this metronome on the last island, dropping that too. We're going to take as many of these hybrid flowers as we can because, you know, that's the whole point of finding this island. Take these flowers. Blue pansies with no work whatsoever. We did it. We did it. Let's get a good picture over here somewhere. Pancetta girl, you're in our shot. Move it. Move it. Yeah, go on that way. Wouldn't you know it? Our shovel broke. I need tools, friend. Yes. Tools. We didn't bring any supplies with us. Oh, it only costs miles anyway, so that's good. We didn't take any of our bells. Okay, I do feel a little bad for stealing all the flowers from this island, but look at all the blue pansies we got. And we got a gold nugget too. Oh, actually, I didn't realize we got a clump of weeds. Let's get rid of that. We'll take one more orange one since we took so many blues. Alright, now we still gotta find ourselves a villager though, so back we go. Alright, well I've thrown down our pocket full of blue pansies. It's so exciting. That's so fun. I'm so glad that we found that island. Okay, now we're back to looking for a villager instead of hybrids. Okay, we have... Oh, is that Sid? I think that might be Sid. I don't know. We're not... No, that's a no. I actually wouldn't mind getting another trash island at this point because we really need a boot so we can make our trash bags. I'm littering. Oh wait, actually that sells for 200 bells. Come back here. I think it's interesting that he pulls his umbrella out even if it's not raining every time. Has he always done that and I've just never noticed? I don't remember Wilbur holding an umbrella all the time every time. That's new to me. What is this? No! That's a no! An absolute no. We found him on one of our other hunts and it was a no then. Ooh, but this is the trash island. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're back to yes. No to the villager, yes to the trash. We just need whichever one is a boot. I think it'll be this size. Yes, a boot. That's all we needed, just one boot. We're doing pretty good today with everything except the villager part. Let's try this again. Oh, it's Honolulu. Okay, it's June. Oh, her name was Honolulu on my island that was all in Spanish. Oh, it's June. We definitely like June, and she is the summeriest little summer character ever, so we're absolutely inviting her. Can't you tell by the excitement of me shaking trees? Okay, June, talk to us. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm June. You're Carraleigh. Did you really come here all the way from Muddle-Through? I think I flew past Muddle-Through once. It looked pretty from the air. I don't know what you were looking at, girl, but our island is a mess right now. It must be true what they say about how travel broadens your horizons. This change of scenery is giving me a new perspective on life back on my island. I like it well enough, but... move to my island. Oh wow, that's such a great idea. Thank you for encouraging me. When I ran into you, I never expected to be invited to live on your island. Unless you were just teasing me, I would never. Do you really mean it, Rainbow? You'll love it there. Oh, this is all so exciting. I can't wait to start packing up for my big move after this tour. If I remember right, I'm supposed to contact someone named Tom Nook about relocating, Rainbow. I'd better do that before I forget. Yeah, you better. Yay, okay. And, oh my goodness, you guys, I just shook the tree and it's a soft serve lamp. I hope it's a different color than the one we have already. Okay, super awesome. Well, this has been a really good trip, journey, traveling situation today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We have had an awesome traveling day. We found the hybrid flower island, we found a boot that we needed, and we found June to move to Muddle Through. So I am so excited about that. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.